Hello everyone, it's me, King Mario. Now, just recently I've just watched the Halloween Ends movie, and I decided to talk about it, just like I did with the Sonic movie. Also, if you want to avoid spoilers, I'd rather just click off the video, or if you want to stick around, be my guest. So, I was hyped for this movie. I thought, you know what, this really is about to be the end of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. Until I started watching it. Look, with all due respect, I think this movie was... It was just okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. But like, there were some plot holes that were missing from the movie, and the fact that there were just some things that were missing here, like a certain cliffhanger or something, I don't know. I was expecting a cliffhanger, but no. We got introduced to a new character named Corey. Honestly, what was the point of him? I mean, I was fine by his introduction at first. He accidentally killed a kid that he was babysitting, but like, because he accidentally killed someone, it drove him into madness to want to kill other people. And then he just kept going back to the hideout where Michael was hiding at. Like he came to him like some teacher or disciple or something. I don't know. That was just weird to me. Like, why was that even a thing? Michael should have just killed him then and there, but for some reason Corey managed to fight back. The only reason he was killing people was because he wanted to take Allison with him out of Haddonfield. But honestly, Corey was just unnecessary. He was just another Michael copycat. And another thing is, I highly doubt that this is the end of the whole Halloween franchise. Sure to them, it was the end of the whole Michael Myers and Laurie Strode, but we all know that's not true. Honestly, I think what that movie was missing was just... There were just some things missing in that movie that I can't even put my finger on, but... it is what it is, I guess. But, other than that, I thought the movie was just okay. The ending was great. Laurie finally managed to end everything and kill Michael then and there. Or at least until something else happens. Everyone is relieved now. Half of the population of Haddonfield watched Michael die into a whole shredder. So, yeah, Michael's no more. He really died. He's gone. You'll no longer haunt Haddonfield or Laurie Strode ever again. He will just live on as a memory. But at the same time, it kind of makes me sad, because it's like, damn, I really enjoy Michael Myers as a killer. Like, back in the heyday, like when I was like a little kid, I mean, obviously I was scared of Michael Myers. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, looking at him, there's nothing not scary about him. Like, he's just a big, giant, tall man wearing a blank Captain Kirk mask painted white and just goes around killing people no matter who it is. And this is the part where I start talking about why I love Michael Myers so much. Michael Myers is one of those killers who is just silent but deadly. He doesn't need to talk. All he has to do is kill. Like, words can't describe how evil and ruthless Michael really is. He's always the epitome of evil just looking at him. I know a lot of people didn't like the second two movies, like Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends now, but like, I enjoyed them enough. And now that the whole timeline was cleaned up from the other movies, like, you know, Michael being Laurie's older brother, I honestly really enjoyed the Halloween movies. Like, all of them. Well, not all of them. That's a bit of a stretch. The original 1978 film, the Rob Zombie remake. Speaking of those, basically, I always thought that they told the story better than the original. For some reason. Until I started watching those movies again. It was just so raunchy that I couldn't even just bear to, like, watch the entire movies again. I mean, they're alright now to me, but, like, it's like the more I watch them, the more raunchy they really are. Like, there's just so much dirty shit, like Michael growing up in a dirty home, abusive household, like Deborah Myers being a stripper and an abusive boyfriend, and the father who was nowhere to be seen. I think the Rob Zombie movies were great, especially the casting, like Malcolm McDowell being Sam Loomis. I think he did a great job as Sam Loomis. Sheriff Brackett, who is Brad Dourif, also the voice of Chucky. That was really good. And Laurie Strode, I forget her name, but she did good as well, except her character is extremely raunchy. Laurie is always depicted as a regular, straightforward final girl. That's it, and that's all. And ever since Michael Myers came into her life, she was completely haunted and she was ready to fight. I think I love Michael Myers as a regular slasher than any other. I mean, I love all my slashers, like, I actually love all my killers equally. Like, honestly, I think Michael Myers just takes the cake. Like, I want him to be at my number one. It's a mix-up between him and Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees is ruthless. Michael Myers is ruthless. I don't know. Watching these movies, I always liked all these killers. Like, and these were killers that I was completely terrified of as a little kid, and I couldn't bear to watch any of them at that age. Whether it's Halloween, whether it's Friday the 13th, whether it's the fucking Chucky movies, mind you. And I was scared of Chucky. I grew up watching Seed of Chucky when I was a kid. It was the first Chucky movie I've ever watched. But at the end of the day, that movie scared the fuck out of me. And as I got older and I watched Seed of Chucky, I just realized how silly that movie really is. And it just made me question, was I really scared of this? movie in particular. The other films really did scare me. But I think I enjoyed all my horror characters equally. Whether it's Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, or Chucky. I enjoy them. I want to say Ghostface or Freddy Krueger, but I don't enjoy either one of them. I just enjoy them just for the kills, and that's pretty much it. Ghostface could be anyone. Freddy Krueger just kills people in their nightmares and comes out into the real world if he wants to, or if he's pulled out. But that's just about it. Michael Myers I love so much. And I don't think anything can change my feelings about him. No matter what movie it is, whether it's a messy timeline or fucking just a new timeline, I enjoy Michael Myers as a killer. He will forever be my favorite killer of all time.